Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both an astrologer, Vedic and Western, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. I'm also well-versed in Vedic remedies and rituals. Welcome to the show, and I'm just so excited to read for you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun because we have a really fun guest on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and I am an intuitive energy healer. I am a crystal master, Celtic Shamanic High Priestess channel, and a galactic ambassador. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys tonight. It's going to be fun.
It is. Oh, we can't hear you, Jackie.
Can't hear you.
Okay, so while Jackie figures out her sound, I'm going to go say hi to some people in the audience. As soon as we can hear you, we'll put you on, okay?
Dang it, Jack.
Okay, we've got Scott with us. Good to see you, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
We did readings with him last night. That was fun.
We did.
Mm-hmm. And Jackie says hi, another Jackie. And Ms. Bebe, good to see you. And Fogo Pogo, great name.
Hey.
Love that. And then we've got Jen. I see that you did send your donation. I got it. So you're first, okay? And Vivienne, good to see you.
Hello.
Welcome. And then Samantha's here. Yay. And Nivra. Yay, Nivra. Good to see you.
Awesome.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, Gerald's here.
I was going to say, don't forget Gerald.
Of course.
Hey, Gerald.
Another
Hi,
Samantha.
Samantha.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and star some of the questions that were coming through. And thank you. Yes. Thank you very much for the donation, Jen. Just to give you an idea of how the show works, all of the tips are in the description. And they're also up here, paypal.me, astrological tarot. And then we just go through your questions. Tippers go first. We spend more time on you. And then we do lightning round. Okay. Let's see.
And Fogo Pogo says she sent something through Square.
Oh, I did. That was you. Okay. I was going to ask the audience. Okay. I'll put Fogo Pogo there. I was wondering who that was. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. And then I will put your second. Okay. Fogo Pogo. All right. You are starred. All right. So we're just going to wait for Jacqueline to get her stuff back. Just to let you guys know, she's got an incredible book out. It's Yoga for Your Personal Finances. She does chair yoga. There it is. Oh, we can just go ahead and pull it up. There we go.
Hey, good day, everyone.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Yay.
Now let's do a little yoga. Oh, so great to be here. Thank you so much, Michelle and Tanys, for inviting me. I'm Jacqueline Richards. I am your mortgage specialist. I'm your wealthy yogini. And I did write this crazy book, Yoga for Your Personal Finances, because I think it all goes together in one clump. Sometimes it feels like a clump. And when I wrote the book, it was taking those long, beautiful, deep breaths, lifting my shoulders, taking them back, drop them down, and understand I am not alone, and neither are you. Welcome.
That is awesome. And you teach classes for Twillow Lifestyle Academy. What day do you teach classes?
I do. I'm so excited. So on Sundays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I teach chair yoga. And what's coming up is teaching Hatha Yoga. It looks like it could be on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And anyone can do yoga. Don't care about the age. I almost don't care what you wear, just as long as you're comfortable.
Oh, yeah. My husband says the same thing. He was a Hatha Yoga instructor for years. And he says it's for all ages. It's for all sizes. Yeah. It's for if you're an athlete, if you're missing a limb, you can do yoga. It's going to be beneficial for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty amazing. So we have a few more people in the audience. Kylie, good to see you, Kylie. Welcome to the show. Jolly's back. Good to see you, Jolly. I did see your question. And we are good. Thank you so much. All right.
We have one more project that Jacqueline and I are working on together, actually.
Oh, yes, please. Tell us more.
We have Know Thyself class coming up starting the end of July. So check out the website. And Jacqueline and I are pairing up with Jennifer Jakowski.
Oh, she's fabulous. Yeah, that's a dream team, you guys. That's awesome.
So we're teaming up to do this online 9-week thing where we're all going to bring all of our stuff together, and we're going to do things like human design. We're going to do the Mayan glyphs. We're going to do yoga. We're going to do everything to kind of get to know who you are. It's all about getting to know who you are. Jacqueline's doing some dream board stuff. We're doing, all sorts of stuff like that. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. So check it out. It's on twillowlifestyle.ca.
Yeah. And thank you, Gerald. Yeah, we love him.
Thank you.
All right. And then we also have, this is where you can find Jacqueline's website. Thank you so much, Jackie. You're the best. You are amazing. And I am starring all of your stuff.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, it is like a sampler, actually, Gerald.
Oh, like a sampler? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's got written there.
Okay. So I've got 10 questions so far, guys.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is that all?
That's all, you know.
That's it. Yeah.
So we're gonna go to your questions, but before we get started, we do want to go through just the energy of the week for the collective. Okay. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to cover the astrology coming up today. Venus is in Gandanta. What's a Gandanta? A Gandanta is a spiritual knot that occurs between water and fire signs. This one is occurring between Leo and Cancer. And Venus is going to cross this Gandanta more than once because Venus is going retrograde. Okay. This month. So that's going to be a little interesting for our relationships. Basically what happens when Venus goes through Cancer is it's kind of a highly emotional sign. And then it goes into the blazing fires of Leo. Okay. So emotions can surge. Relationships may undergo some profound shifts with this energy. It's a delicate balance between nurturing Cancer and dealing with like the passionate Leo energy, that attention wanting energy. So seek solace and self-care, emotional healing, embrace your vulnerability during this time. To pacify kind of this fiery transition that we're all going through, immerse yourself in the soothing energies of the divine feminine. I'd recommend like Lakshmi, Mother Mary, whatever divine feminine form that you love and worship, and just practice some heart opening rituals, cultivate some compassion for others, because it's kind of going to be it's going to be hard on people in relationships until July 8th. Okay. But just let the transformative waters of this Gandanta kind of guide you to a place of emotional growth, radiant self-love, because it can do that. And then tomorrow, Venus will enter Leo, but will still be in Gandanta until the 8th. So this is really good. This can bring forth a lot of passion, a lot of creative expression. And with Venus and Leo, Venus takes on the characteristics of like a radiant sun. It exudes charisma and magnetic allure, and relationships are infused with warmth and grand gestures. So there's a lot of warmth. There's a lot of romance. Venus and Leo also can give you a creative spark to be a true visionary here. Okay. So just remember that on August 7th, Venus will go back into Cancer, and that's going to bring us back into this energy again that we're feeling today and tomorrow. So this interplay of Leo's fire and Cancer's waters, they need to be balanced, and they can do that through self-care and a spiritual practice. Okay. Then we've got Mercury going into Cancer. Okay. So that means the realms of emotions can take on a more like a gentle, intuitive hue. Okay. It can be your communications are more empathic. They're more sensitive. We want to commit deeply with others, kind of on a more emotional level. Our ideas and thoughts, they kind of flow like gentle streams as opposed to like a fire or a wind in Cancer. And interesting. Okay. So when Venus is going to exit the Gandanta, because I just talked about this, a subtle shift is going to occur. It's going to release knots that are going on in your relationships and invite harmony and balance in matters of the heart. Okay, so just embrace this celestial dance and in this, beautiful Mercury in Cancer, and let it guide your words, your thoughts, your compassion, your understanding for others. Okay. Then this is the last one for the week. We have Mars in 5 degrees and 55 of Leo, aspecting the North Node, also known as Rahu, at 5 degrees and 55 in Aries. brace yourself for an electrifying dance, because these guys are powerhouses. They're celestial powerhouses. Rahu, he's the mystical north node. He's gazing upon the fiery warrior. And so we can prepare for a surge of ambition, some passion, a relentless drive. Rahu's presence is really going to ignite your desires and propel you toward kind of some uncharted foreign territories. And Mars is fueled by Rahu. So you might be able to conquer obstacles, assert yourself fearlessly, but really heed caution with this, because this is a really potent energy and it needs to be harnessed wisely. It's like gasoline on a fire. You want to contain it. Okay. So channel the intensity of this into an aspect or a productive endeavor, and embrace the power within. Okay. Just be careful with it, because fire can burn down your house, but it can make a great meal too. You want to make a great meal. All right. That's the main energy that we've got going on. And yeah, just I'm excited for the week, and yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited to see what Tanys and Jacqueline have.
It is going to be an interesting week. So just intuitively, there feels like there's this great transformative energy right now. And we're sort of heading into this time where there's going to be this whole, and I'm feeling it like as more of a global thing instead of just like only on the individual level. I think there's going to be something coming. Yeah, not necessarily this week, but certainly coming soon. That we're going to see some huge shifts. We've had some big storms in the last week. We had 2 X1 solar storms, which really hit the earth, and we've had some radio blackout. We've had all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, that means that we get boosted. Our vibration goes up, which is awesome. So it's good news. It's happening for us, but it is a transformative energy. Okay. So you're encouraged to take control of your thoughts. Okay. Your thoughts are creating your reality. So have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. Try and stay out of that worry thing. Because when we get in the worry thing, that's where we're creating what we don't want. Okay. So let's try and stay in the other. So regain your focus. Okay. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and Michael are there to help you stay grounded. So grounding exercises, right? Doing your breathing. Put your creative energy into action. So this is probably what Michelle was talking about when we get this creative wave that comes in. Okay. So as we regain our control and focus, we're going to be able to get this wave of creative, intuitive energy that's going to come in. And Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, help your communication, help your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. And as I said, change is coming. Okay. So this is very transformative, this energy, this whole wave. It feels like a wave of energy that's coming through. Know that Michael is with you. Okay. He's working on it behind the scenes, all of this transformation. He's I'm seeing him doing this, kind of guiding the energy, right? So guiding what's going on for us. Know that your prayers are being answered. So, sit and really give energy to what you want, right? And just know that sometimes when we have prayers, the unanswered prayers are sometimes the best. Okay. So just know that even if it doesn't come in exactly as you're expecting, it's coming in because it's what you need, even if it's not what you want. All right. So also we're stepping into the spotlight. You have a message the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. See all that light coming down? For me, this is what this card's about this time. All that light. All right. It's coming down and bathing us all. And that's really what's going to help us to manifest what we need. Okay. Because that's what's happening. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. So it's a very highly creative and highly charged manifesting time. So the transformational energy, we want to make sure that we're manifesting what we want. In order to do that, you may want to do a bit of research, right? So increase your knowledge. It says education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. So it's very much it's a soul journey time. Lots of transformation for the soul, lots of transformation for our physical lives as well in the next few weeks. So hold on for the ride, lots of self-care, and know that it's happening for you, not to you. Okay. And to answer your question, Fogo Pogo, it is not the same class as the channeling. There are two different classes. Okay, so there is a 9-week channeling course starting as well. That's one that I'm doing on my own. And then there's also the Know Thyself class starting as well, which is the 3 of us. Again, a 9-week, but very different in what you'll get out of them. Okay. Jacqueline.
Well, it sounds like we've got an extremely exciting start with all of these storms.
Indeed.
I know I'm seeing a whole lot of water. And okay. So interesting. Accept disappointments graciously. Accept disappointments graciously. And just like Tanys was saying, there's things out there, do some studying and accept it gracefully, because we all know it's easy to be a little angry or frustrated. But take a breath. Take a breath. Oh, that's funny. And let it be great and full, whatever you do. And so, we just came out of the solstice, and it's been extraordinary temperatures that we have. And I think that if you do things to stay cool, I think that's a safe thing to say, cool. And then I know I have some projects that I need to stay cool with. And maybe you do too. Because then we just need to be patient when all is said and done. And so who's writing? Who's thinking? Who's sipping their tea? Be patient, be happy about it. Oh, we're going to have a great month.
Fabulous. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys got some good cards. The disappointment one, that's the Gandantas are never easy, but they're there to help us detach in areas that raise our vibration, just like Tanys said. Okay. Because what I found in studying Vedic astrology and just astrology in general is that as we progress on our soul path, the more of the material aspects that we shed, we gain spiritual vibrations. And if you look at the different planes of existence, we get lighter and lighter and lighter the higher we go up. Okay. We get heavier and heavier and denser and more material when we come down. So it hurts, but it's good. It's a good hurt. Okay.
Well, and the disappointment could be those unanswered prayers. There's that song by Garth Brooks, the unanswered prayers, right? When really the unanswered prayers are the best ones, because they're exactly what we need, right? In the end. So just keep that in mind, right? Just try to go with the flow, as we've been saying, right? Because go with the flow is really the mantra for right now. Ride the waves.
Sure. There you go.
See, it's about the water, and maybe not all water. We had a little bit of wind, I understand.
Yes, we've had some wind.
Just
we had
a
some
lot
wind
of
out
wind.
in Calgary, I believe. We had we had a big tornado out there, Calgary lately. So lots of stuff.
Oh my goodness! And Oracle's Healing Light. Good to see you. Good talk, y'all. And Elise says, "Hi, Jacqueline Richards. Hi, everyone. You're welcome, Fogo Pogo." And then let's see.
Davis
lots of people in the audience. Welcome, everybody. This is fun. Hello. It's going to be a good night. All right, so we're going to get to your questions because you've been very patient. We appreciate that. Our first question is a tipper. It's Miss Jen Kennedy. All right. I would love a general reading or any warnings from my spirit team. Well, you got what's going on this week. So it's not a good week to start a relationship. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Because Venus in Gandanta is a little intense. And Mars just came out of a debilitation. He's in Leo. And so that can bring out more aggression this month in our interactions with each other. Okay. And then Mercury, is going to right about to enter Cancer, can make us really emotional about it's just, whew, yeah. Tanys, you put it beautifully. Okay. So I did get some interesting cards for you, Jen. And I know these aren't going to surprise you because we know you're a little psychic too, right? I got that you're going to go and undergo some personal transformation. Your soul is assisting you by creating changes to align to your life's purpose. That's really exciting stuff. Like if you see in this photo here, see Ganesha is pointing his index and middle fingers toward the heavens like this, just like that. Okay, that's encouraging you to be open to new ideas and growth in your spirit. This is known as a prawn, or also known as a life mudra. Okay, and it can help you work out your muscular pains. It helps build self-confidence. It also, if you're struggling with restlessness, this is a good mudra for you too. And if your mind is disturbed, you can get relief by practicing this mudra. And that's for the whole audience. Okay. So notice this is my favorite card of Ganesha because I'm a Vedic astrologer and he is the deity for Vedic astrology. And he's surrounded by the universe because he's directing the planets. So the universe is a cosmic machine, and the various gods described in the Vedas are the administrators of the machine. And so Ganesha is a guardian of esoteric knowledge, and that includes Vedic astrology. So basically, he is in charge of the planetary effects and the karma and the destiny of each soul as they land here, based because we all have kind of like, it's like a DNA blueprint attached to the stars. Okay. So what this tells me is you're in a really great place now for honoring the person that you truly want to be in life, rather than simply following a routine that has little meaning to you. Okay. You're going to go on some kind of profound spiritual journey, and it's going to bring greater meaning and purpose into your life and renew your inner energy, which is good. So they're saying eliminate everything in your life that is not essential to your transformation. Realize that some of your activities are simply going to act as buffers or distractions from what's truly important, and allow the changes that are taking place and the trust. They're saying trust, calm, and stability will follow if you do those things. Okay. But they're saying they're calling you to your destiny. That's kind of cool. And they're saying your calls for guidance have not gone unnoticed, and that you'll ultimately find what you're yearning for. Love that. Then I got Mercury. So this is how you communicate. It's your intellect. It's basically when we're all born, we immediately start forming our intellect when we open our eyes, our ears, our mouths, and we start looking around and trying to figure this place out. That's what you're going to be working on. That's the way that you intellectualize the world is going to change in some way. Okay? Because what it's going to bring is a revelation in this area. Get ready for key changes in your internal and external worlds. You've come to the end of a cycle. That's what they're telling me. And it's time for you to create something new. And Spirit's indicating this is the time to break down some of the structures that you've created in your world, because this has the potential to be painful and challenging if you resist this process. Okay. The revelation coming to you is going to relate to your ego. It's going to be some type of illusion of separateness. We all have that from others. And you're going to develop a new perspective on things. And this revelation is going to help you grow stronger, wiser, more composed, especially in those areas of communication that I just pointed out. And okay, you're going to encounter some challenges along the way, but these are necessary for your spiritual growth and enlightenment. Take them in stride, okay? Honesty is going to bring about a lot of positive change, even if you experience some pain and anxiety throughout this process. And when you begin to reach for your goal, you're going to realize that your true security and strength are within you. They're not out here, okay? Your relationship with the universe is more important than any type of false belief system or artificially created world like we're all living here. We call this Maya, an illusion. We're all here, and we're basically here to reveal, how do I say this? We're here to break down some of the Thomas or material things and break into these lighter ways of being and feeling. And I think that's why your guides are bringing this up, because of all of these high vibes that Tanys is talking about, how we're all kind of leveling up. And so that's just Spirit basically confirming what Tanys said earlier. You're just leveling up. And then I got the 8 of Water. You're walking away from some serious stuff. This is good. It's a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. This is all really good stuff, Jen. Okay. It's a little painful, but it's good. All right. And then I got the 4 of Earth. Okay. Try not to be too frivolous about money. Good business decisions, and try to focus on giving to those less fortunate. And when you do that, this kind of looks like you, in my opinion. It's a mermaid in there. Isn't she? That's so pretty. And I got the 9 of Cups. I got the wish card for you. Your wishes will come true. Concerns will fade away, and you'll start to really, really love what life is bringing you. Okay. All great cards. I did pull a self-care card for you. I got Make an Altar. making an altar in your home, maybe starting a prayer or mantra practice, lighting a candle, doing some meditation, putting your favorite deities, photos, ancestors, whatever you prefer up there that, if it makes you feel connected to your guides and spirit, that's going to help you better hear them. Okay. Or just if you have an altar, just spend more time at it. Okay. Sending you tons of love. I know Tanys and Jacqueline have more for you, and I'm wishing you the best week. Okay, Jen?
Hey, Jen, little hint, altar should have all 4 elements on it.
Yes.
And spirit, just as a heads up. They're able to be there more physically with you when you have that, when you're talking to your guides. Okay. So I usually do.
What stones would help with her communication, Tanys, on the altar?
I would love for her to have celestite if she's going to be stepping into communicating, asking for angelic assistance.
That's so pretty.
So either celestite or something like fluorite.
Ooh, I love fluorite.
You can get that in a beautiful green, or this is almost a blue.
That's gorgeous.
Or it also comes in dark purple, like this one. So one of those guys would be helpful for your altar, because they're going to help you to do what is coming, which is what Michelle was alluding to. So those, a candle, feather, or incense for air, and little thing of water or seashell. Okay, you got all 4 covered. So what I got for your cards, make a decision. You've been trying to decide. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. And they're saying don't settle for less. Okay, so you are a child of the divine. You deserve to have your dreams come true. So don't give up. So this is going to mean you really breaking through some barriers. So you see all this dead stuff around, and then you've got this beautiful new growth in the center. Okay, this is where we are. This is what we want to add fertilizer to, this new growth. Okay, we want to cut away some of this old dead stuff, and the light is helping that new growth to come in. So that's what's happening for you right now. It says, I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Okay, you're launching a journey. For me, this is all about your spiritual journey for you. Okay, and it says you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now's the time to make changes you've been contemplating. So career change and or spiritual journey change, because it's really feeling like a lot of spiritual journey stuff, because the next one is believe in magic. Okay, so magic is everywhere. Magic is when you put all 4 elements together and energy, you create magic. So like homemade soup is magic. Okay, if you put the intention into it. So open up to your spiritual gifts. That's what's coming for you right now. All right, you're really going to be stepping into that. In fact, I got mediumship card for you. So you are definitely going to be stepping into that kind of communication. Pay attention to your ideas. They're messages from the true divine guidance sent within your prayers or communication. Okay, so you may be doing some channeling coming up. Be a light to others. All right, know that you have all that light. See all that light coming from his heart? That's what's in your heart too. So you can spread that light. Okay, in order to really tap into it, I got it's time to play. Sing and dance. Okay, and cherish self. So, smell the roses. Eat the chocolate within reason, right? Moderation. Drink the tea. All right. So really just care for yourself, because there's a big spiritual awakening waiting for you just to choose it. Okay. So yeah, and don't forget about your power animals that came out as well. So tap into your power animals. If you don't know which ones they are, just go into meditation and ask your guides. They're going to share with you. All right. Or we can help you. Any one of us can help you as well. Take care. Have a great week, Jen.
Wow, Jen, you're going to be a very busy lady. It's about in my world, I'm just seeing the dreaming, and it's about counting your blessings. Have you had an opportunity to do such a thing, to appreciate what you have now? You know that growing is going to happen. And that's what Tanys has just said to you. It's coming. I think that Michelle said that as well. Now I'm going to ask, what's your favorite tea? Because, oh, gee, it came up again. Great and full. Wow, there's some crazy energy happening. So between counting your blessings and then filling your cup, not a bad thing. I'm a yogi, and I have to ask you, do you do yoga? Actually, it's asking me to pull this one. Okay. So it's asking about, oh, okay, it's the third eye. It's a third eye. And it's about the bridge. So between counting your blessings and understanding that you have a cup that will continue to be full, it's about that bridge from one space to another. Take your time. I don't want to consider taking your time and allowing yourself to create the bridge to get you from one spot to another. I believe that that's what's happening for you and will continue to happen for you. And I pulled deceit. Is it about you? Is it about someone else? Be careful. It's that bridge, right? Just talked about that bridge and understand, appreciate and believe in you, trust in you, because your cup will continue to fill. Happy yoga.
Jen, we hope that was helpful. And we're
Awesome.
sending you tons of love as you go through a very exciting time. That's
Yeah.
a lot of energy. Yeah, definitely. All right. I see lots of you guys coming in. Oh, Rachel. Hey, Rachel's here. Good to see you.
Hey,
Good to
Rachel.
see you, Rachel. And
Oh,
I
she's
did get your question.
backstage.
You're backstage. No, you're not.
Yeah. No, not in here, but she's at a show.
Oh, at a show. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
she's
She
not
says,
here. Like, I didn't give her a link. Okay, sorry.
no, she says just backstage at a show. is
Oh,
what she said.
very cool. All right. Well, we'll get you a reading. All right. So I put we have 14 questions just to let everybody know. All right. If you want us to spend more time on you, like we just did with Jen, go ahead and tip. Otherwise, we're gonna put you in lightning round. All right.
So Rachel says she'll send one after.
Okay, sounds good. So
Okay.
Rachel, you're next in line. So Fogo Pogo, welcome. My question is, what do I have coming up this month? All right, I got some interesting cards for you, Fogo Pogo. The main thing I got from Karma Cards is that I got Sagittarius and I got the 7th house. So there are going to be some insights to better understand your relationships. And this would be intimate relationships, partnerships. Okay. Venus is going through the Gandanta. We're all going to be tested in these areas in some way or another. Try to be diplomatic as you go through this because you want to be, balanced and fair and cooperative as you move through this. All right. Because I saw the relationships and I went right to my Enchanted Love Tarot because that's what these are about. I got the 8 of Roses reversed. Okay. So this tells me that communication problems can interfere with your love life. Okay. Your intentions might be misunderstood. So it's kind of like a mini Mercury retrograde for matters of the heart. Okay. Messages of love, romance, appreciation can be blocked. Communications can be missed. They're also saying computer programs can be a thing. Okay. Lost emails, things like that. Yeah, keep track of your phone calls, any letters you're getting in the mail. They're really showing this area is going to be shaken up a little bit. They're also saying you might fear that you've been taken for granted and start to resent something regarding the relationship. Okay. So I asked what kind of things or signals need to be worked on to get through this. And I got the 9 of Roses. This is the habits card. Okay. Your relationship requires a little more discipline and health. is what they're saying. Your willpower, your character will soon be tested. So things will go well if you eat right, you exercise, you just strive to be as healthy as you can. This tells me Saturn might be aspecting your ascendant too, and he tends to test our bodies when he does that. Learn to place, interesting. All right, they're saying avoid intoxication, negative people, dangerous areas. That's all Aries type of energy. Okay, so just avoid that kind of energy. Learn to practice self-defense techniques so you can defend yourself. Stay faithful to your word and your core beliefs, and that's going to improve things. Okay, Fogo Pogo. That's some intense energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull a heal card for you to see what they're asking me to look for here. Oh, interesting. I got the nutrition card. Okay. I love eating what is good for me. Healthful foods are delicious. Unhealthful foods and additives deaden the taste buds. So you may have to get used to what you should have been eating all along. Eat well and your body will work to heal itself. So maybe doing like an exercise or like a fun cooking class together, something like that, where you can both contribute toward the other's health, something like that. I did get that once you kind of move through this block, passion. That's where I got the Sagittarius energy. Fire. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And that's a hot card. Look at that. It reminds me of the romance novels my mother read when I was younger, like those romance novels with the guys with the long hair. Yeah, I always looked at those. That's so weird, Mom. But yeah, that reminds me of. That's hot and heavy. That's some good stuff. Okay. So I'm going to end on that note. And I hope you have an awesome week. And I'm excited to see what Tanys is pulling because I see her nodding a lot over there.
Yeah, similar stuff. All right. So pray from the heart. Okay. So really, prayer can help move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. It's about trusting. Okay. There is a situation that no longer serves you. Allow me to sever the connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So me being Archangel Michael. All right. So there's some stuff to let go of. In that letting go, just know your loved ones are safe. Okay. So let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. Michael's looking after them as well. All right. Archangel Michael is with you now, as if you didn't know that already, because he's already said it twice. Even though you can't see it, he's actively working on this situation. He's here helping. Okay. So for your part, you're going to do some looking deeper. You're going to look for all of those beautiful gems within. All right. So some real deep meditation, deep contemplation, really deep internal work, because there's some healing to do for the past. Heal the past. And that's really going to help you to clear the way for some stuff, okay? Because you do have a decision to make coming up. You need to choose you, okay? So are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You do deserve it, okay? You're ready for more. So this says your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you've been contemplating. For me, this one for you is just you're ready for more. I think that it's more about your spiritual journey in terms of, and that may end up as a career. It's up to you, right? Later on, but you're ready for more. So take some action on that. All right. You can jump over those rivers. They may seem like big things, but it's really just a puddle. We're going to jump over those. Okay. Share of yourself. So this card is my 2-2 card. And I don't know if I told you the 2-2 story, but I will if you want me to offline. Or you guys can look back at Twillow Talk. I told it a few weeks ago or a couple of months ago on Twillow Talk. My 2-2 story. It's all about embracing who you really are. The zebra, no two zebras have the same stripes. So embracing who you are, because confidence is sexy. Okay? Because the next card I had is someone new is coming into your life. All right? So I picked a couple of romance cards because I got that someone new is coming in. And I got this one. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, so there's no right or wrong. It's just going to expand what you see. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So another letting go card. Okay. And then I got passion. Okay. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you. Enjoy it. And I got sacred union. Honor and treasure the relationship, for it's truly sacred. So this person coming in is going to bring that passion that Michelle was talking about. Okay, so that's exciting. Confidence is sexy. That's my key word for this week. Hope that's helpful. You're on mute, Jack.
I like your keyword. I think we've got great keywords today. So, what did I pull? I found forgive and forget. Is there something that you're holding on to that you may not want to hold on to? Forgive and forget. How easy can we make that happen? How easy can you make that happen? What have you been sitting on? I know it's in your journal. I know. How perfect. Do what you love. Isn't that the secret to life? Do what you love. I think I'm hearing that. That's coming to you. I see cards. I see everyone's cards. And this one says, maybe you're disregarding some of the things that you are doing. Maybe it's time to go and weave a new dream. Let's see about weaving a new dream. Let's not make it a tall tale. There's no reason for it to be a tall tale. Weave the dream. Do what you love. Understand forgiving and forgetting it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. And because I'm hearing a whole lot of passion, I'm going to pull one of these cards for you. I love these cards. They're big, so I can handle them. Let's see. This is to honor the sacral chakra, like the belly button, the chakra at the belly. Orange. I don't know if you wear orange. Maybe it's something you'd consider because you're creating and believing. And the sacral is all about creativity and living your passion. I think that's what it's saying. Live your passion. I don't think it is saying that. Have a fantastic moment.
Well, and sacral is connected to relationships too, right? Yeah.
And
awesome, Jack.
That's where all your sexual organs are, right? Is
Yep.
down in that sacral.
Yep. Sadhisana. Oh yeah, let's check this out.
Red tiger's eye.
Ooh.
Awesome for passion. So if you want some passion in your life, red tiger's eye.
That's awesome. All right, Fogo Pogo. We thought that was we hope that was helpful. And we're sending you tons of love. All right. Just to let everybody know in the chat, I think I'm going to cut questions off at 5 o'clock because we already have 15. Okay. And we don't want to be here till like midnight. Yeah. Okay. And then, folks, you're so welcome. Thank all of you. Looks like I have some work to do. That's why we're here. It's Earth School. That's what we're all here for. And then I want to say hi to Michelle, another Michelle. Good to see you. Hello from Kansas. And Kylie is here. Good to see you, Kylie. Twisted Sushi. Good to see you, Twisted Sushi. CEV. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining us, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun today. All right. So let's go ahead and go to our next question. And we're still doing tippers, guys, okay? We're going to spend a little bit of time on them, and then we'll go to lightning round, just to let you guys know how this works. So,
Rachel's just going on stage. She needs 5.
Well, I've already pulled cards for Rachel. So we're going to keep going ahead, and then you can play it back, okay, honey? So this will be here for you, all right? Okay. So let me pull up your question really quick. My question relates to love. A good friend is getting divorced and I've liked him for many years. Obviously, he has to heal. Yes, but I'm wondering, should I go for it? Okay, so the first card I got for you was the beginnings card. Okay, a new beginning can sometimes have a deeper spiritual significance. And I think this is encouraging you to take a fresh approach on how you connect to your inner guidance. They're also saying that with awareness comes understanding. So you're going to have to really figure this person out a little more. They're saying release the need to try to bring others into your vision when it comes to love, and trust yourself and be willing to do work on yourself during this time, because your inspiration is really positive. Your creativity, your finances, and your love will flow before you, but you have to ask your guides to assist you with this new energy if you really want to work toward it. Okay. I did get that you are, in fact, ready for love, because I got the wholeness card. This is the Anahata chakra. We just talked about the sacral one, right? And this is a big one. This is our hearts. All right. They're saying acknowledge the oneness of life. Recognize that you're part of something larger, and that the connection that you have here is not just the physical body, but it's with the divine and the universe. And I know you know that already, but Spirit is guiding you to recognize that there is a sacred truth. That you are a divine being, and you need to give and receive love equally. And that's important in this relationship as well. So when the heart chakra is open, these are the things you need to look for if you're looking to get into a relationship. Do you feel safe? Do you feel supported? Is your environment loving? Is this other person compassionate, and are you compassionate toward them? Are you empathetic to each other's situations? Can you see the divine or spark in this other person? Are you happy and fulfilled because you're living your divine purpose and they're not going to interfere with that? What else are they saying? Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand. You realize that loving others is to love yourself, because we're all one. Yep. So this card symbolizes peace. You're being asked to take a moment and also hold the color green or a green stone. I'm getting green calcite, possibly peridot. They're saying you can experience a soothing, relaxed feeling to bring kind of renewal, self-control. And they're also saying that you might need a little healing in this area, and you can do that through breath exercises to kind of affirm your health and your healing. Okay. So there's a little bit of work that needs to be done to kind of attract and put your vibration out there in the right way. Okay. So I did get this as a past life relationship. I'm just going to put that out there. You've known each other before. Okay, and Tanys is nodding, so that's just confirmation. The main thing that you need to do with this person is speak your truth to each other. Be very honest. Speaking truth produces the most beneficial results. This usually comes after someone's been lied to. Saying the truth and being honest at the very beginning of the relationship is really, really important. Okay? All right. And then I went to the Enchanted Love Tarot for you. Okay? The first thing I got was 8 of Roses upright. This is a yes card. Okay. The energy and love that you've been putting out to the universe will come back to you in a very positive way. All right. They're saying that you can improve the possible love with this person through communication. They're showing me emails. They're showing me texts. Okay. But they're also saying pay attention to very clear signs and symbols, including body language. That's going to be really important. They're saying that's as important as words when it comes to working with this person. You're going to have to live your lives in your own unique way and follow your own bliss for it to work too. Okay. Because the second card I got is a little bit of a warning card. This is the reevaluation card. It's the 4 of Shells reversed. Okay. And this is more of a watery card. Too little reevaluation could be detrimental to your search for true love, or too much. Okay. Some evaluation needs to go into this, because what are they saying? There might be a major change that takes place that the other person ignores, and it can cause the relationship to have a big rift. Okay. Changes that are going to be coming your way, whether they're for better or worse, need to be acknowledged and acted upon. And this isn't in place yet. So this is just a little piece that both of you kind of need to work on. And that's probably because this person just got out of a divorce and they're still healing. Okay. Then I got the possessiveness card. This is kind of a maybe card. Okay. You or he, depending on the situation, might struggle with possession, tendencies of possession over love. And this usually happens after a breakup, like a divorce. Okay, there's a lot of trust issues here. And only relationship that fosters spiritual growth and reflects your true values should be retained and protected. So you need to keep this in mind for all relationships moving forward. No one belongs to anyone, even if they love each other. I say this to Jonathan all the time. I say, I'm not your boss. You're not my boss. We're our own individual people with our own goals and dreams. And we come together every now and then when we have a shared project, but we're not physical possessions to each other. We love each other and we're partners. We're a team. Okay. So they're also saying that one of you might be a little too stingy or cheap with your resources. In addition. Okay. So that's something else to look for in this relationship. So it's a yes, but it's a but. Okay. Because, and I would say not right now because Venus is in Gandanta. This is not when you want to start a relationship. Okay. There was one person, it was a celebrity who got married a few years ago and Venus was in Gandanta. And I looked at that and went, they're going to have a divorce. And within a year, that's what happened. Because it just was really bad timing to start getting into a relationship. Give it some time. They're saying after November. Okay. You could still be friends. You can still communicate and talk and get to know each other and really look for those signs and those signals and maybe pick up on some of that past life memory that you have together. But practice caution because of the astrological energies going on right now. I just mentioned all the things that could pop up and rear their ugly little heads. And if you're prepared for them, you can better handle them. All right. I'm sending you tons of love. I know Tanys and Jackie have more.
Hi, Rachel. Yeah. So he's coming from a narcissistic relationship. Okay. And so that's going to create some healing that needs to happen. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship and addiction. So that's what he's coming from. So you really need to be in control of your own life right now. So I got the free yourself, but it's really about take the time to be in control of your own life. Okay. I did get the red flags. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. And I think this is related to the healing that needs to happen. Like Michelle said, I think it's just going to take some time, and it's not the time right now, of course, with the astrological stuff happening. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love. So it's not that it's a no, it's just slow. Take it slow. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities and new opportunities in your life. Okay. Trust. That's one of the big issues. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you and he accept the situation, it will automatically transform. So he's going to have trust issues coming into this. It's going to require healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So heal your separate relationship with each other and with yourself first. Transformation. Your relationship your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So it's not that it can't happen. It's that you really need to do some of this work beforehand. Okay. Because I got the mirror card, which is mirroring each other's self-image. Relationship reflects our wounds and introspection. So if you don't do the work before, you're going to end up mirroring each other, and you're going to end up with both of you needing to heal your wounds. So if you can't do it before, you're going to end up doing it with each other, and that's gets messier. Okay. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Right. So all about self-care first, and then moving into that, because I do have your soulmates. And it's funny because I got the unrequited love and I was like, but not in this life. And then Michelle brought up the past lives. I'm like, That's it. So that's why there's a draw, because in your past life, there was this unrequited love. So you have this draw because you didn't get to fulfill it in the last one. All right. So clearly decide what it is that you want so that it can come. I do have that it could be a romance of a lifetime. And I had 2 soulmate cards. So you got to do the work first, though, because there's also some past life stuff that you may need to heal. Because when there's unrequited love in a past life, we sometimes need to go back, take a look at the past life, do some Ho'oponopono on the past life and what happened in that past life, so you don't bring that into this one. And so there's at least one there that I'm thinking that you probably could benefit from doing that. Okay. It's one where there was some betrayal. There was some betrayal in there. So you'll want to go back and heal that in the past life first. And then do your own healing separately on your own love life, then go forward. So that's going to take you till November, like Michelle said, anyway. Anyway, it looks like not a bad thing. Just take it slow. Okay. Friends first. Feel it out.
I like that, friends first, because I went through my native spirit cards, and this fell out for you. Just so you know, this fell out for you. Flowing river. So we all know that as the river flows, it's not always the same. And it has different personalities depending on different regions. However, this flowing river says, I need to slow down, sit, dip the feet. This flowing river can be fast, it can be slow. I believe this river is saying, just take it nice and slow.
Yeah, it feels like a meandering river to me. Yeah.
What's that?
It feels like the meandering river.
Okay. That's a flow.
You know what
And
that
then-
reminds me of? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the streams that you're used to. Yeah. TLC.
I have the 45. No. Okay. And then I pulled this one. Laugh at your demons. And I'm hearing things like that might be something you want to consider. Because we all need to have a giggle.
That's a great
Giggle
card.
at the demons. I have a few. I think we all could. See, and I know, Rachel, I hope you're laughing too, because now it's the call of the muse. Okay, so not only did I say there's a flowing river, and then suggested laugh at your demons, but now call on the muses. Giggle like Tanys.
Oh dear. If you only knew what I was seeing.
Interesting. And so while we're all doing a little chair yoga.
On Sunday mornings at 9:30.
Here we go. So then on behalf of the Anahata, oh, I love this one. It's the head of the cow. So we all continue to sit, lift our shoulders, take them back, drop them down. And really what you might want to do is lift that left arm back and take with the right hand and look up at the sky. I think I could feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to get to a place where I am very comfortable. I'm going to take that moment. And this is called head of the cow. Sitting deeply. Understand. With all these cards, there's a message for you. Thank you. I know, doesn't
That's
that feel
hard.
great? Don't
That's
forget
really
don't forget
hard.
the other one.
Yeah, I don't know how to like. Oh wait, my fingertips can touch a little bit. Okay, that's something I need to do. That's cool, Jacqueline.
I love that. Well,
Maybe next week,
was
Jacqueline,
Rachel
for me.
next week.
There you go.
That's the mantra. Maybe
It's the
next
mantra
week.
of our class.
Yeah.
Next week,
Awesome.
Jack.
That's great. No, those are fabulous cards, Jacqueline. That was hilarious. And
Namaste.
Nivra's like, she's laughing with us. Love it. Okay, Tanys, we want to know what you were thinking. What little cartoon popped up in your head?
Oh, no, I was thinking they don't like it when you laugh at them. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Jonathan has a way of really messing with demonic like things. So yeah, I was wondering what you were thinking.
I'm a light warrior, folks.
Yes.
Not many of you
along
know
with
that.
Jonathan.
I don't bring that up too often, but I'm a light warrior. So, it just hit a chord.
A funny bone.
Yeah. A really funny bone.
I have laughed at them, but they don't like it.
Nibra agrees.
This is why I was laughing. I'm like, whoa, really? You want to tell her to laugh at her demons? This is what was going through my head.
Our silly human self. Yes.
Gotta love multidimensional healing.
For sure. Okay. So, yes. Are you guys ready for lightning round?
Sure.
All right, Jackie, this is our first time doing this with you. So what we do is we just go down the starred questions, and it's I take one, Tanys takes one, you take one. And we're just doing one card pulls, okay? Because we're past our tippers now. If you do tip, all three of us are going to give you a reading, and we're going to spend more time on you, okay? All right. So our first in line is Miss Bebe. May I please get some spiritual guidance? Can I start reading tarot now? I got some great cards for you, Miss Bebe. The first thing is understanding. Clear vision is the gift of seeing with not only your physical eyes, but also with your spiritual eyes. So it's not just about looking at the pictures of the cards and seeing what's going on. It's about going in and getting that intuitive message. So the Eye of Ganesha here, that symbolizes a state of grace as it's reached through your willingness to do spiritual work in this lifetime. You have a talent and you have the determination to do this. But this eye, this symbol of the eye, that tells me that there's a key to your higher consciousness and gift of awareness that needs to be unlocked. So they're saying, look for deeper meaning in ordinary experiences that can help with the readings. Work on being more observant throughout your entire day. Look for those little signs and signals from spirit. Remember to live in balance with your physical and spiritual bodies. I do tons of remedies. And if I don't do them, I'm not a great reader because I need to do the spiritual work. I do yoga in the morning, followed by a mantra practice and breathing and exercises. And we also do like donations and seva and things like that, which is a form of karma yoga. So basically that's going to help you kind of calm your mind and be in a good place for a reading. They're also saying take the time to look at your current circumstances from a very different perspective, because that can allow you to get really creative and free yourself from any limiting thoughts or beliefs. We all kind of go through that when we're stepping into being readers for other people as well. They're also saying accept that fear from the past, and even as you move forward, always serves as a greater purpose. So imagine yourself soaring above the current situation and gaining a greater perspective, because that's going to help you give the harder readings. Like if you get really bad cards, if you give them the hard reading, but then say, this is how you can rise above those conditions, and this is how this trauma can benefit you and assist you in flourishing, that's going to help. Okay. So spirit is asking you to give yourself permission to be free, attain the joy in your heart and desires when it comes to the tarot, when it comes to reading for people. You are supported, but just doing those things throughout your day is just going to make you even better and brighter. Okay. Because you have the drive to do this. Okay. This card indicates a new motivation or inspiration. You've been feeling stuck in a situation and you're trying to find a solution. Okay, they're saying you do not have to choose to go alone on your path. Maybe get like a tarot buddy to go with you. But make sure that if you do bring others with you, that they have the same goals and objectives in mind, because they can affect your reading. And pay attention to relationships or friendships that aren't going anywhere because of obligations. Let go of those people. This is not the time to be complacent. You got to be really driven when you're first getting into this. If you want to create changes in this area, explore. What they're saying is it might be helpful to kind of get out of the current situation that you're in and do something really new and innovative, because that's going to stir up that more creative vibe too. Okay, Miss Bebe? The answer is yes, but you just have to do those things to keep and we all do them. Like Jackie does them. Tanys does them. I do them. Otherwise, we're not good readers. We have to keep on top of ourselves. So, okay, what they're showing me is you're putting on an air mask, as the plane is going down, and you're putting on an air mask, and then you're putting on the air mask of the person next to you, and it lands safely. Prepare yourself first. Make sure you're getting enough oxygen. You're doing enough self-care. You're in a place of peace before stepping in and doing this. Okay. Because that way your guides will be able to better communicate with you. All right. Sending you tons of love and all the best in your practice. And I'm excited. Yeah. Especially if you start your practice on YouTube, let us know. We'll come check you out. Okay. We're all about supporting other readers. Now I'm going to put the next question up, sending you lots of love, Miss Baby. Oh, okay. We have a tip. So I will get to that tip in a few.
I just want to add one thing to Miss
Yes.
Bebe that came through. And that is this bit about you being aware when you're alone and then in public. It's because you are feeling everybody else's stuff and it's overwhelming. And so you can't pick out what you need to pick out. That's what's going on for you there. Okay. So just what does that say? Happy family?
Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy family.
Okay. So that's what you're picking up on. Okay.
Yeah.
So for Bebe, I think do some tubing. If you don't know what that is, let me know and I can send it to you. Tubing's going to help you. It'll also help protect you during a reading. Okay. So that's going to help you with that. Yeah. And I already have cards for the next one.
Okay. Are
So
you
if we
comfortable answering this next one? It's okay with your insurance?
I'm going to give the guidance that we should probably speak to somebody as well.
Okay.
So Samantha, you do need to go and see somebody. Okay. If you're in this state, if you're that depressed, you do need to see a psychologist or a counselor. You know, we can help you with the energy piece here, but really it's about you seeking professional help for the depression piece. Okay. I do think that there is some stuff that you may need to release energetically. But I really think that the mental health aspect needs to be cleared, or you need to work through that first. Okay. Whenever we're dealing with a big thing, we want to make sure that we're dealing with it from 3 directions, right? For things like depression, anxiety, there's 3 different places, right? We got your physical that you got to deal with. You got to deal with the mental, emotional, and the energetic. If you can come at your issue from all 3 areas, you're going to have a lot more success in moving forward. Okay. So energetically, I'm happy to help you. For counseling, we do have a counselor on our team, Jennifer, who is great. She's very qualified to help you with that stuff, right? And the physical, sometimes we do need, you don't have any money. Okay. Well, sometimes the doctors will sometimes do pro bono work. We can talk if that's a case. And we can see what we can do. But really, the mental health professional is where you need to sort of look at right now. If not, then your doctor. I'm not sure where you are in the world and what that means, but really, I think that it is, you do need to look at it from your health professional's point of view, I think, at this point. And then when you've started that road, then we can talk about doing some energy clearing and stuff at the same time. Okay, so wishing you lots of love, Samantha. You're in South Africa. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure what the healthcare system's like down there, but really things that you can do, right, is self-care, of course, eating properly, making sure you're getting enough water, getting exercise, all of those things. I mean, if you have access to crystals there, some of the crystals, a good one is lepidiolite, great for depression, but really doing the healthcare professional route if you can. So getting sunlight, meditation. I would recommend meditation. Okay. Make sure that you're really taking care of your body, and that's going to help the mental space. Okay. And know that you have that divine light within you. So just let it shine. Okay. Don't worry about what other people say. Just let your light shine. That's where the focus should be, is on your inner light, that heart. Okay. And see what you can get with your medical health professionals. Okay. We're just sending you so much love, Samantha.
Definitely. Good. Thank you, Tanys. And yeah, Samantha, if you're in an emergency, reach out to medical. Okay. Do not try to do this alone. Okay. We're sending you tons of love. All right. So we do have a tipper. We're going to go with our tipper next, and it's Vivienne. Reading about financing, please and thank you. You are so welcome. Okay.
Well, did you know that Jacqueline happens to be?
Yeah, exactly. If either Ramsey or Jacqueline are here, you just hit the jackpot for finance questions.
And we're all doing this one, right? Because she's a tipper.
Oh yeah, she's tipped. So all three of us. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to do a quick self-care. Ooh, this is a Tanys question. Okay. Yay. I love it when I get this card. Okay. So, yeah, you'll see what I mean in a second. All right. So the main energy I got for finances is you need to pick up a new skill, get back to work. It says skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. You see, he's got all his books out in front of him. Okay. This is an indicator to me that you need to go back to school and learn something new, which makes a lot of sense because we just entered the world of AI, which even expanded our technology even more. So there's a lot of expansion happening in this area. And I'm having to change my work too, because I got you're an Empress. This is who you are. Okay. And this is Archangel Gabriel. You can call on Archangel Gabriel for help in the finance area. Okay. Look what it says. Lavish abundance, giving birth to your dreams, nurturing yourself and others. This tells me that you might be an empath and that you could bring some of those qualities into a work setting that could help other people, a healing, emotional healing setting. Okay. Because the third card I got was that you're not able to make a decision. You're in some kind of stalemate. You see how the two unicorns' horns are locked? Okay. Don't pretend there's not a problem. You definitely have to take action. Okay, that's the main thing. And you're doing that by talking to us, because I got the Page of Earth for the energy, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful, good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Okay, so you are being called into another part of your life. I actually just talked to a fabulous reader yesterday. We had a great little, coffee chat. And it was very difficult for her to get into tarot because of her religious background and the people in her life. But when she did, it just took off. And I'm not saying that that is what you're going to do. I think it's more of, well, I'll show you what I got. And she did. And she got out of her comfort zone and she learned a new skill and she's doing well now. But she really had to get past the fear. Okay. I got Uranus and Libra. These are people that have gone through really unexpected changes regarding their relationships in life. If you have, you might be a good sounding board for people like this. Okay. I've been reading about different subjects. Oh, that's great. Yeah, because that is, that's fully supported. The area of relationships is really coming out right now. Okay. Oh, bye, Jackie. Sending love. So people that have gone through just kind of unusual relationships or big breakups or stuff like that, that's kind of the energy I get with how you could come into this new career. It could be in counseling. It could be something like that. Okay. Helping people with their emotional states. But I got that connecting with crystals is going to be really important throughout this process. And we have a crystal expert in the house. So I'm really glad you tipped, because Tanys is next, and she's going to give you tons of great advice like she always does.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a couple more things here. I had to take care of something there, but I'm just got a couple more cards I need to pick for you, Vivienne. Oh, perfect. All right. No wonder I needed to pick those. All right. Okay, so I have stay the course. Okay. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I'll be there to help you every step of the way. That would be Archangel Michael. Look at that door of opportunity. Your prayers are being answered. They're being received by the divine, and answers will come soon, although perhaps not in the form you expected. You need to let go of worry and fear, all right? Because they're keeping you mired in a lower vibration than where you're meant to be. So you need to release the worry and the fear, okay? And that's going to help you to put some creative energy out there. When we put creative energy out there, we're going to manifest what we need, okay? So, and I have that you will be the light to others. So much like what Michelle was saying, you're going to be doing something that is going to be very much of service to others. And you see all this light here? When you release the fear and the worry, that's your heart. That's your heart. Okay? Know that you are protected, you are safe and supported while you change careers. So I have that you're changing careers. I believe that's what Michelle said too, that there's another career coming for you. And yes, perhaps it is crystals. Whatever that is, it's going to bring you infinite abundance. So in terms of finances, I would say you got it. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. And as for crystals, yes, I actually have a couple crystal classes coming up if you're interested to help you with that. I don't know if you work with crystals, maybe you already do, but definitely, you know, tapping into crystals. Some of the crystals you might use for abundance would be citrine, jade, aventurine, pyrite. So working with those guys, maybe doing a crystal grid with those. Yeah, I would work on those, but really it's coming. All right. So ride the wave. I know it feels tough at the moment, but it's coming. Hope that's helpful.
Okay. Wow, ride the wave. And I pulled, which one did I pull? And it was upside down. So it's Archangel Metatron. And that is the sixth chakra. The sixth chakra. And when you think about the sixth chakra, it is, let me say, feeling a little lost, just a little lost. However, you are on that right path. Don't be worried about where you're going to get to. Just take the steps. The sixth chakra is about seeing your dream. And I don't know if you've written it down somewhere or you have a vision board that you've put together. Tanys and I are going to have that workshop as well. Perhaps you're on your way. Then I pulled Healing the Heart. May I ask if your heart needs some more love? Are you taking those beautiful deep breaths and allow the heart to move forward? And then as you exhale, allow it all to be yours. Let it be yours, the good stuff. Let the good stuff be yours. And then, of course, I like this card. It's a really yummy pear that he's cutting. And it's making the decision to cut the pear, leave the job, take a new opportunity in education. That pear is brilliant and ready and shining and sweet. I really like that card. Be decisive. And it's interesting. You can be decisive while
Oh, looks like we had a
find
little...
your freedom.
There we go.
To do the education for yourself. Ride the horse. You'll find the finances. Did everyone hear about riding the horse?
Well, that's what Venus rides, and he's in Gandanta, so no.
Ride the horse?
Yeah.
We saw
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Did you understand any of that, Vivienne? I'm not sure how much you got. Okay. Okay. So she says, nice reading. Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay. You're so welcome. All right. So while Jacqueline gets her buffering back, we're going to go ahead and move on to back to the lightning round. Oh, and great. Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
Vivian.
good. She
Thank you
got
for
it.
confirming. I'm so glad you got it. Okay.
Okay.
And you're so welcome. She said, nice reading to all of us. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for the energy exchange. We appreciate it.
Mhm.
Okay. Back to lightning round. All right. So the next one I got is Diana. And you're a little bit further down because I think I accidentally deleted one of your questions at the top there. So, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's going on.
So am I doing Nivra next?
Yes, you can do Nivra next. Yeah.
Nivra,
Is that
sorry,
okay?
yes.
All right. Okay, so Diana, may I get a card reading or what you're offering? My question, when it'll be a house or apartment? And okay, so you're looking for a house or you're looking to apartment? Okay, I got some really good ones for you. Okay, Diana, this is for the house. I got the 9 of water. This is the wish card. Looks a little like you. See with the blonde hair? And your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. That's good energy for the house. And then I got the 4th house, which represents the home and real estate from karma cards. And do what makes you feel secure. Create a supportive environment for yourself. You're creating a home base for your family. So the house is fully supported and your wish, it will be granted if you go in that route. If you want an apartment, the energy is going to be a little different for you. Okay. If you get an apartment, I got Page of Fire. This is kind of a younger Sagittarian energy. All right. It's outgoing. It's creative. It's confident. It's a little mischievous. All right. It's younger, youthful. So this could be kind of a fun, fiery, passionate energy for you. So it says news of exciting new endeavors, originality, ingenuity. And there's more than one person in this card. You see this woman? She's creating dragons there. And there's a larger dragon at her side. All right. Roommates. All right. Fun roommates too. I've got some good ones. I've got Libra in the 11th house, inviting your tribe to come live with you if you're going to do the apartment. So if you do the house, you're going to find a nice little sanctuary for yourself, for you and the people who are visiting you. But if you do the apartment situation, this could be a really fun roommate situation for you. Okay. Because I got that 11th house, which is, all about our associations and our circle of friends. And then Libra is all about the beauty of relationships. Okay. And it might lead you to a relationship or just finding balance in relationships in general by living with other people. I did tap into really quickly your husband's energy that passed. And he says, I have no earthly worries. See the sunflowers there? They're in season this year. He pointed to those. Those are for you. Okay. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. See the birds there? That's another message, another symbol that he might be using. See how my camera just moved like that with the birds? That's a sign from spirit that he's going to send you birds. Okay. But his death was painless. Don't feel guilty about it. Then I also got, you have, again, nothing to feel guilty about. Okay. So just release that. Release it. All right. And he needs you to know that it was his time to go. Okay. And he's a much better place. I'm sending you tons of love as you work through that. And this transition, it could be a lot of fun. You just kind of have to be open to it. And both options are good. All right. All right. So let's see. I saw your face, Michelle, for about 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Good to see. Good, Nivra. And then Gabrielle, I think I do have you in the chat, but we're just going in order. Okay. All right. So our next question is for Tanys, and it's Nivra.
Nivra, will you find the right mediumship class and the means to take them? Yes.
Of course.
Yes. So I could put in a shameless plug here and do the channeling class would be very ideal for that type of work for what you're doing. And so the channeling class starts, it's a 9-week class. It starts the end of the month. And if the means is an issue, then talk to me. Okay. We do have a scholarship program. So let me know. Okay. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away any worries that you have so you can trust your divine guidance. It's all about trusting your angels, because the next one, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a plan. Trust your angels. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared dreamed. Okay. And then I went to my life purpose. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. And I got spiritual teachers. Your teacher, your heal with classes, seminars, and sessions. Spiritual teacher. And it's a spiritual teacher you're looking for. So the short answer is yes. Me or otherwise, you will find a spiritual teacher that works for you and that feels right. Because really, you do need to resonate with whoever you choose. Whatever mediumship class you decide to choose, it needs to be somebody that you really resonate with, somebody you're comfortable with, because you want to be able to be open and ask questions, and you want to make sure that you're going at it from a standpoint of, you want to make sure that it's comfortable for you in terms of their teaching style, asking questions of your teachers before, getting to know them a little bit beforehand, before you sign up. That's probably a really good thing to do. So I would say yes, and don't worry about the money thing. It's in the cards, you're meant to do it. So I think it's going to come anyways. But like I said, we can chat too. Okay.
He says, very nice. Thank you. Sounds good. LOL. Happy face. Yay. And Gabrielle, you're in the queue. We're going to get to you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nifra. We're sending you tons of love. And our next question is Jolly. Hey, Jolly.
Let's see. Okay. Wow. And like we've said before, you can be in a dark place and you can also pick up the phone for help. Always. It's out there for you. And I just picked rejuvenate. I don't know, Jali, if that's something that you need to be considering right now. However, it's rejuvenate. And then, so after you rejuvenate, that's wild. So we've got the spirit of fire. So if you are thinking that you need to step up, oh, can you hear me?
We're having trouble. You're breaking up a bit, Jackie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I heard about rejuvenation and a spirit of fire is what I picked up.
And the spirit of fire. So take some time. Appreciate that there's ways to be out of that dark spot. Where's your journal? Write. You'll find the guidance because you'll ask. You'll ask.
Okay, thank you.
And
oh, you're still going. Sorry.
no, that's okay, because I had to pick this. So this is courage, and this is the bow. The bow. And while you're doing the bow, your mantra could be, I'm strong enough to follow through. I'm strong enough to follow through. You're strong enough. You'll get through.
And is that pose good for solar plexus energy, Jacqueline?
Indeed it is.
There you go. That's the confidence.
And you're going to take it slow and easy. And you start with belly on the floor. And if you're seated and you do chair yoga, that's exactly what you do. You take your hands behind you on your chair and you suck the tummy in, chest comes forward. You can do it any way. I love that pose.
Oh, I love that you have an exercise thing that she can do. That's great. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting was you pulled the fire card, and Mars rules the solar plexus.
Oh.
And our self-confidence. So this is a self-confidence issue, and that just tells me there's too much water. So you need to get more fire elements into your emotional state, more passion.
I also was getting something for everyone. Because this is coming up a lot. So, I think that probably what everybody's feeling is this density. Okay? And so part of that is a collective thing, right? We are all connected to the collective consciousness. So when we are so connected and the vibration is rising. And so as that light comes in, all the density that we have, that we've sort of pushed down over all of our years of, I don't want to feel that, I don't want to feel that, right? All that emotion is all kind of bubbling up because there's no space for it if we're bringing in all the light. Okay. So there's two things happening for the collective. One is all of this stuff is bubbling up and everybody's starting to feel uncomfortable. It's coming out as depression and all of that stuff. You need to work through it. Okay. You can't keep pushing it down because it's not going to help. We have to work through it. So if you need to cry, cry, right? Allow yourself to express the emotion in a productive way, right? A controlled, productive way. And that's where getting some help with professionals is great. But energetically, it's all energy that we've pushed down, and we can't hold that dense energy anymore. It has to come up. It has to come up and get cleared. The other thing to keep in mind is that we are all connected. And because everybody's going through this, it is magnified. The energy and the emotion is magnified. It has to be this way for us to be able to transform. And that is what we are doing. We are in transformational energy at the moment. So as that energy comes down, we all get triggered really easily because all of this stuff is bubbling up and we're all connected. So it's amplified. So I did pull a couple of cards. One of them is shield yourself. All right. Please make sure that you're envisioning a tube of light around yourself. If you need the tubing exercise, reach out to me. I can give it to you. It's super important because we are all connected. We are all in each other's energy field. We have our auras can go out as far as 500 feet. So when you think about that, even at your home, you may be in your neighbor's aura. Okay, so you can pull your aura in, you can shield yourself, and ask Archangel Michael to come and protect you. Okay, because there are some harsh energies right now. You can't fight the harsh energies with more harsh energy. You have to fight it with love. You have to fight it with light. That's the only way. So love yourself. Okay, that is the big thing that's coming through. Love yourself and shield yourself right now, because I know there's a lot of heavy energy and we really just have to keep putting the light in. That's the only way we're going to move through this. Okay, I just feel like there's a real heaviness tonight, and a lot of people really reaching out. So just understand that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. It is a time. Allow yourself to work through it. Get the help that you need. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. That was
All right.
channel
All right.
thing.
Yeah. So we hope that was helpful, everyone, and that can help you with your week. And we're sending you tons of love, Jolly. Okay. So, lightning round. Kylie, I got your next reading. You have some energetic movement coming your way, and they told me it had to do with your career. Okay. They're saying be focused on your highest goals and intentions in your day-to-day activities, and they're going to create real transformation for you. Notice that Ganesha is dancing. He's drumming a Dumaru, and that represents a very focused kind of motion and activity. He's also forming a Yan mudra with his hands. Yan is the Sanskrit term for knowledge or wisdom. So, it's also known as the Chin mudra. It's a sacred hand gesture or a seal that's used to direct energy and maintain focus. Okay. There's also a Tarjani mudra. That's where he's pointing downward here. See that? And that's a gesture of warning. Okay. But then the Abhaya mudra, there's Yan, Abhaya, and Tarjani, I believe is how you say all three of them. These are three mudras. One's reassurance and safety, one is a warning, and one is knowledge and wisdom. This tells me you've got a change coming in your career. Okay. This change is because your guides are going to start helping you work a little bit more on your spiritual discernment. Okay. They're pointing out the bells on his ankles in this card. Okay, they're usually worn by married women, but unmarried girls also wear them, which signifies his bravery and pride. So they're saying you're in a stage of development and change, and Spirit is showing you that you have the option and the breathing space to move forward with your plans and activities again. They're going to give you a high level of energy and movement. They're going to propel you to really achieve this next goal. And this energy's vibration is such that you're going to find that your goals might be even attained at a faster rate than normal. So you can expect to be very busy. Trust that you'll have the enthusiasm and drive for this time of action ahead. But your guides are advising you that a project you're working on could also end very quickly. I'm getting career-wise, and there's something more and exhilarating and inspiring coming your way soon, because I got the 10th house from Karma Cards. That's your career house. I got the South Node. This is past life stuff. You've learned what you need to learn, and you're kind of moving on from this. It's kind of a no card. And then I got Aries. This is a fresh start in a new field. So there's something going on regarding a fresh start in the area of your career that you're stepping into. And your guides are setting this up so that they can help you moving forward. Okay. The best thing that you can do is just explore all of your options moving forward. This is the Explorer. Trust your imagination to help your journey through your inner landscape to find what you seek. Meditation can provide the answers, is what they just said. Okay. So career changes, they're coming, but they're for your best and brightest purpose. Okay, Kylie, I hope that was helpful, and I'm sending you tons of love. And then Tanys, you have Joyful Journey.
I do. Hello. Okay, so your endeavor, there's some healing work for you to do first. You need to get to know yourself first. Okay, that's what the healing journey is. It's about getting to know ourselves. Really, the more we get to know ourselves and the more we free ourselves from some of the past stuff, then you can be the real you. And that's where the power is. That's where you're going to be able to make the right decision for this project. Okay, this new endeavor. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. I do have you will manifest with what you need. So express gratitude if your plans, as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. In terms of the success, I think that it's going to be moderate, because I really feel like this endeavor, you need to look at why you chose it. I feel like you chose it because you felt you had to. Like there's a fear aspect to it as opposed to choosing it for love. So just feel into that a little bit, okay? Because when we choose things and be the real you, right? Choose things out of love. When you're making that choice, see here, the heart is on that scale. Choose it out of love. That's where the endeavors you'll find more success. All right. Energetically, if we're putting a whole bunch of love into it, that's when we can really find a lot of success. Because I did get mixed cards when it comes to the yes and no. I got a positive, I got a negative, and I got a year 7. So I don't know if it's a really long project and it's going to take you 7 years to really get a lot of success for it. But I have mixed success. Okay. Now, the negative did have achiever on it. But I feel like the project may have some frustration behind it. So just be the real you. Do your own work as you're doing this, and you'll know what we're referring to. Okay. I hope that's helpful. I wish I had better news, but it's mixed. So it doesn't mean it can't happen. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of work. All right. And some of the work will be on you to do your own work, the healing work. Okay. Hope that's helpful, Joyful Journey.
Oh, okay. So I pulled your card. So I got 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so I pulled the sun, but I pulled the sun upside down. So the question the sun has for you is, will you take the opportunity to take care of you and to find some healing just for you? You know, lack of direction makes life really cloudy. And when you look at the sun, consider taking a break. When you're in Siddhasana on your back, taking long, deep breaths, life can get so much brighter. I pulled retreat. And so maybe you take this time to retreat. I don't know if you have a beautiful, small, quiet space where you can, what did I pull for you? Where you can build an ancient forest. So I pulled both of them. Retreat and plant. Choose what you'd like to plant, because that will help you find your way. And then I picked another one for you. Oh, voila. So while you're busy planting trees and being calm and looking at the sun and allowing the clouds to move, maybe you'll sit quietly in this posture. So this is called chin to chest as you take that breath, and sitting up tall. You allow the hips to sink. Plant the hips. Take a breath and be okay to be here. I'm able to hear the voice of my soul. I'm able to hear the voice of my soul. And perhaps you will say that over and over and over again, because you can and you will.
Oh, beautiful. We hope that was helpful, Lisa. And thank you for joining us. Okay, our next question is Rick Swade. And I'm going to take this one. May I get a card reading, ladies, please? Does John still want me to be a part of his future? Thank you. You are welcome, Rick Swade. Okay. I got two very kind of competitive cards, but before I get into those, I got Sagittarius. There are some more insights into this situation that need some work. And what really stood out to me was Sagittarius is ruled by the wounded healer Chiron. Okay. So this tells me there's some wounds that need to be worked out. And I'm getting that you see there's two there's two centaurs here. Okay, they're like, what is it pointing at, Michelle? And I'm like, okay, they're talking to me as I'm giving you the reading. This happens all the time, but it's like, okay. So he's shooting the arrow at the heart of the scorpion, which indicates that some transformation needs to take place in both or either of your lives if this is going to work. I did that it could, but that there's going to be a few issues, okay, if you do decide to go this route. I did get the respect card. This is also the wedding card. It's a big yes. It's a long and happy marriage card, right? But then immediately after I got this card, I got the death card, which indicates the transformation that I was feeling, okay? So facing profound change can be a little unpleasant, okay? But it helps you realize what's really important. So marriage or a relationship is possible, but both or one of you is going to go through a type of death. And I'm not saying physical death. It's talking about a passing away of something in your life that's no longer serving you. Okay. You'll have to transform yourself in order to begin again. That's what they just told me. You must put the past in the past and believe that you can find love again. And, okay, they're saying keep silent regarding what you've been asked about, and don't speak about old relationships or old times. Okay. Appreciate the good things in your life. Look to a new tomorrow, and hope never dies unless we let it die. Okay. But what is passing away served as a catalyst for your life, is what they're saying. And that karmically you were helped to open new doors that you otherwise may have overlooked. So that's the transformation that's coming. This is what you need to do. I'm saying this is a really bad time to jump into a relationship. Venus is in Gandanta, and it's going to be going in and out of Gandantas until November. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Just kind of go into yourself, retreat, do some things in that department. Okay. I wish I had better cards for you, but the transformation's coming, and astrologically, this is a terrible time to try to get into a relationship with someone. So if you're looking for a friendship, that might be possible, but just know that there's some transformation coming. Okay. I'm sending you tons of love as you work through that, and come back and please let us know how you're doing. Okay. All right.
All right.
Lots of relationship stuff, right?
Lots of relationships.
This is Venus and Gandanta.
All right.
Money and
what
relationships.
I have, see, Evie. So what I have is you have had a whole lot of past life relationships with people in this life. Okay. They have included deception. They have included unrequited love. They have included issues with finance and career. All of that you need to put aside. Now you need to love yourself first. Okay. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What did I say earlier? Confidence is sexy. Self-respect and confidence. Okay. So there's some forgiving and learning that you have to do in this area. Because I feel like what's happened is you've been picking all of these people because you have this past life connection, and it feels so. The past life connection, guys, when you meet somebody from a past life connection, you feel like you've known them forever, and it's very comfortable. It doesn't mean that it's the right relationship for you in this life. Okay, but it comes up because we often have them come into trigger healings to give you downloads, those sorts of things that come up for you, but it doesn't mean they're a romantic partner. So if you have a lot of past lives, and this is what I'm getting for you, CEV, it's really about forgiving and learning, because you need to move forward into something fresh and new. All right. And as you do that, spend the time to get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost, what does it say? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so really be friends first with whoever comes up next, because I think that's what's different. That's what's going to be different for you, and there'll be chemistry. So don't be concerned that there won't be chemistry. Just take it slow, okay? Because I do have interested, conversing more, awaited messages, arrive, text, call, email, hovering, talking. So lots of talking first, okay? Because I like you. There is somebody there saying, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. So you do have somebody there. So I'm not sure if you know them yet, or if you've met them yet, but it is coming, okay? And you did get the stability card. So do the healing work, right? Do some healing work on some of that past stuff. Really take a look at the patterns that you have in all those past relationships. What's the common thread in how you react? Because we're only responsible for our actions and reactions. We're not responsible for other people's actions and reactions. So you can only change your actions and reactions to change the dynamic. Okay, so there's something there. So really maybe do some journaling. I'm seeing you writing. Do some journaling on what each of those different relationships that you've had, the short-term ones, what is it that they had in common? This time, change that. Okay? And then you'll find that stability of the palm tree. Hope that's helpful.
Good day, Gabrielle. Good to meet you. And I know you must have your journal with you, because I pulled, interesting, Archangel Chimo. And that is the third chakra. That's the third energy. That's about self-confidence. That's about doing what you can do on an ongoing basis and really being confident that it's being recognized because you're revealing. It doesn't think it's over. It's not over, because it's bearing fruit. Whatever you've done, whatever you have sent in for someone to look at, for someone to assess, it's bearing fruit. I don't know if you feel that yet. Gabrielle, it's coming to you. It is coming to you. When you think you've got this angel and that card, it's coming. And then this one says, find your backbone. Does that make sense? Find your backbone. Have you said yes to yourself? Have you said yes to the way you're creating your writing projects, your scripts? Find your backbone. You think you screwed it up? I'm going to ask you to take a beautiful breath. And what did you learn? It doesn't all have to be horrible. It can be so learning. Think about it. Find your backbone. And perhaps, yes. So here I go into, as you're busy taking a breath, finding your backbone, knowing that they're watching you. I don't know who they are, but I know it's brilliant. So we take a squat with deep breath. You can sit down in any way, shape, or form, but that allows you to do what you need to do. Take a breath and meditate. Have a fantastic moment.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jacqueline. And we hope that was helpful. We're sending you tons of love. And just know that Mercury's combust right now, the sun. So that's kind of affecting the self-confidence in the Gemini department. And Gemini rules TV and things like that and media. So just kind of wait for that energy to pass a little bit. Mercury's going to be moving real quick this month, going right through Gemini into Cancer and just flying. So there's going to be a lot of energy there. The emotional energy is coming. I mentioned that this week. Okay. So just kind of take those deep breaths. You got this. I love that, Jacqueline. That was great. All right. So our next question is Pooja. Hi, Pooja. Good to see you. Okay. Is something in the love area coming for me? Well, Venus is in Gandanta. So I'm going to give you some advice. Okay. I got the 9 of Roses reversed. Self-defeating habits have threatened your relationship. Okay. Okay, they're also saying that a lack of self-discipline can let yourself go, and you're also sacrificing your long-term goals for short-term pleasures. So there's some things that you're working on, all right? We're all doing that. They're saying too much discipline can make you rigid, and it can keep you from adapting to new information, new ways of thinking, stuff like that. And they're saying that a new partner will take advantage of you if you become undisciplined or a slave to your habits. So this is an area that you're looking to balance before sending your vibe out there and saying, hi, I'm Pooja. Okay. They're also saying that you may stay with people that you shouldn't for too long. So you need to nip that in the bud a little bit. And they're saying, don't cancel important plans and don't give up right away. So you're working on some habits. That's what they're showing me. You're working on habits. And I went to my my love cards and I said, what kind of things are Pooja working on, right? I got unrequited love. You're learning that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Move on. Okay. If it's not there, move on. Don't try to have it if it's not working. Okay. You need to also let go of some control issues regarding relationships. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Allow it to flow. Okay. And then the third thing that they're asking you to look into is pay more attention to those red flags. There are signs cautioning you about people that you're still learning a little bit. So yes, love is good, but I would not recommend the timing right now because the timing is not good for love. Venus in Gandanta. That's why we're getting all love questions. Everyone's nervous about love today. All right. Love or money. Okay. So that's what Venus rules. So definitely the answer is no astrologically, but this is a great time to go in and work on those things because once the Gandantas are over, your vibe's going to be higher and you'll attract an even better mate. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Pooja. I'll probably see you on one of the many channels that I see you on. And I'm sending you tons of love. And we hope you come back and let us know how you're doing. Okay. Take care.
Hello, Shem. How are you? It's good to see you. So I'm just, I have a few here for you. So open your heart. No one's perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. Okay. So that's what we need to do is work on that heart of yours, opening that up because you're going to be putting your creative energy into action. So Archangel Gabriel joins Michael to spark your creativity, to help you communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. So we're in this transformation creation stage. Okay. Know that you are protected. You are safe within Michael's bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Okay. Again, confidence stuff coming up. So what to do about that? Step into stillness, right? The moon, you're intuitive, right? Ask your guides, step into stillness. Step into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So do the meditation and simplify your life. Okay. I cherish the simple pleasures in life. So that means, when you're sitting having your tea, make it a ceremony, right? Enjoy the tea. Really feel intentionally into your cup of tea. Have it there, smell, really sit with it, do the meditation, take those moments of quietude by yourself, because that's really what's going to help move things along, and it's going to help you to step into this creativity that's coming up for you. Okay. So yeah, no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself. Lots of self-confidence stuff here. So really working with citrine would be a great one for that, or some yellow serpentine. Serpentine comes in different colors. Pick one that's a little bit more yellow. But yeah, citrine is coming in stronger. So for those self-confidence stuff. Okay. Hope that's helpful. Bye.
Wow. Hi again. I have to say, because it dropped out. Grieve your losses. It's okay to grieve. And I'm amazed at how we've been told, don't do it, don't cry, don't be angry. Take a moment and be okay with the space you're in. Be okay with the situations you're moving through, because you are moving through them. And then, of course, I got that. And then I got Freedom Horse. I think we've seen that a couple times. I think that's the energy that we're moving through. It's okay to ride the horse. It's very okay to ride the horse, because it's going to take you to a place that you should get to. And you have the courage to get on it. If you fall, you fall. You get back on. It happens. Take your freedom. And then I pulled Shining Through. I think one of us see that you continue to shine through. I think that was Tanys who suggested that. Shine. It's there. And don't be afraid of shining through. We're expecting it. We need it. People around you need it. People around you need it. You need it. And don't be anxious about it. Don't be anxious about it. Take a breath. Be with a friend. Take the space. Being anxious just says, I need to take a moment. I need to believe. I need to be me. Assess. Take that moment to assess. And then, of course, I want to pull out my orange cards for you. As you take that beautiful, long, deep breath, because they are, two. We'll take that one. Sun salutation. This is the Sadnam meditation. And so what it intends for you to do is to help you balance your sexual energy, balance your heart energy, and clear your mind a little bit. Clear your mind a lot, because there's no need to be anxious about life. Isn't that interesting? No need to be anxious. Namaste.
Great advice, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. And Charlotte, come back. Let us know how you're doing. Welcome to the show. And lastly, we have Wanda. Can you tell me who has my car keys? Yep, I can. The Knight of Water has your car keys, because these fell on the floor and you've dropped them. Okay. This is a kind of an emotional guy, right? And he took the Chariot. Okay. This is how you avoid losing your keys in the future. Okay. Lack of foresight happened here. It causes unexpected delays. Okay. Stop playing small. Really pay attention to your environment and everything around you. That's really important. Okay. Keeping track of those keys. And then I got a really interesting one. I got 9 of Cups reversed. There's some kind of indulgence or dissatisfaction going on in your life that needs to be addressed. Focus on your inner happiness and don't rely too much on materialism because it can blind you from your spiritual goals, avenues, and guides. All right. But yeah, I'm not kidding. These fell out onto the floor. Like, and they said that she dropped them. And then I got Knight of Water in the Chariot. Okay. So it's an emotional, masculine person in your life. Okay.
Perhaps with a J in their name.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. I was getting JA. So perhaps with a J or an A.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Whew. We did it.
Did
it. That was a lot. That was like 20 questions,
Wow.
you guys. That was insane. And oh, Rachel, yes, we're still going.
We're still here. Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Hi.
Oh, and Gabrielle, you're so welcome. CEV, yes, helpful. Thank you very much. Lisa said, wonderful. Thank you, Jacqueline. And so, yeah, very nice. Thank you from Nivra. You guys are all so welcome. And we love that you come here and you share your energy with us and we're able to spend time with you. So please come back. Next week's going to be a really fun show. We have a lot going on. I think we have Ramsey on next week. So he's a psychic medium. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We get to hear from him. He is one of the most empathic, beautiful people. CEV, thank you again. You're so welcome. And I want to thank Jacqueline for joining us. You're awesome. I love your new yoga cards. They're so cool. Like for giving people exercises. Those are amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like every time you come on the show, the readings just get better and better. So yeah, we're just so glad that you're here and that you're spending time with us again. And
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome. So I'll go ahead and sign us off. I'm Michelle Marie. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. I'm a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I also have a lot of Vedic and spiritual remedies under my belt now. So lots of exciting stuff. And of course, the lovely and amazing Tanys.
Thank you. I'm so blessed to be able to work with these two beautiful ladies. And also, with all of you. So thank you all for coming. I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy, and looking forward to connecting with you further. We'll see you next week. Have an awesome week.
Jacqueline.
Yay. Thank you so much. What an absolute treat. When you said we're done, I'm like, no, we can't be done. So I'm so pleased. I'm Jacqueline Richards, author of Yoga for Your Personal Finances. When I'm not doing mortgages, I'm teaching yoga and hanging out with these wonderful ladies. And I hope you all had a fantastic time. I know I did. I learned so much. And I'm going to go pull my cards now.
All right. So we're sending you all
Lots of
tons of
love,
love
you
and we'll
all.
see you next week. Take care, everyone.